Well, Adam, we need some drier weather for pickleball. Is it finally starting to dry out a little bit?
We have a few days ahead. You know what? I think Chris has sold me to. If I had a vote, I would definitely vote yay for sure. All right, so let's look at what's happening here this evening. We do have conditions that are clear enough that we had a nice, beautiful sunset. Of course, the sun's set now, so you can't see Mount Rainier off into the distance. Kind of a very faint silhouette showing up there, but otherwise you can tell that it's dry, at least looking at the Seattle waterfront. Quiet as we end off this Wednesday, and we got a few rays of sunshine here at Paulsville too, with some of those clouds helping to reflect some of the sunlight, give you that kind of pinkish look to the sky. Well, highs today, check them out, mid 50s, upper 50s in some spots, and even some 60s. I mean, check that out. Oak Harbor up to 65 degrees. Olympia, we hit 61, and that broke the daily record of 57. So a warm, mild day. Some of the warmest temperatures that we've had since early December. And on top of that, too, I wanted to kind of focus in back on yesterday again, because we hit 1.7 inches of rain out at SeaTac, and that brought up our monthly total to 6.18. That exceeds what we should normally get in the entire month, and we were only here the 11th or 12th of the day. So we have picked up quite a bit of rain, and picked up a little more throughout the morning hours. Currently seeing at about maybe a tenth of an inch of rain. Higher amounts closer to the coast, around an inch to an inch and a half. But the next one coming through tonight with that wave going to be much lighter. Let's talk about the flooding concerns that we still have. Olympic Peninsula, more across the central and northern Cascades. Flood watches out everywhere that you see the darker green. For the lighter greens that you're noticing, that's where we have flood warnings that are currently out. The Skokomish River, the Satsip River, and then also going across King and Snohomish County, the Tolt, Snohomish, Skykomish, and then closer to also the Snoqualmie and Stillaguamish River. We're going to keep an eye out on some of those flood stages, but looks like we're dealing with mainly minor to moderate flooding, so nothing too major with that, but it will take some time for those waters to begin to recede. Temperatures right now, 52 in Everett, still mild outside with Arlington at 57, 53 in Hoquiam, 50 in Forks, and right now at 49 at Port Angeles. We are seeing a lot of clouds, but not a whole lot of rain. We had some of those last few showers move out of here early this afternoon up north across the Canadian border, and then we also had some rain closer to the tip of the Olympic Peninsula, but it's still going to be a little while before we get that next round in here. So the next few hours still pretty dry. We get closer to midnight, we'll see that next wave come on in, and that will start to head on out by the early commute. But we're still going to keep that around, so still going to be a wet commute for tomorrow morning. But by the afternoon, we're drying out, more sunshine. Temperatures kind of chillier behind the front as we start to cool things down on into the weekend with more of the sunshine coming. But additional amounts of rain between a half an inch to perhaps maybe even closer to two-thirds of an inch. But lows tonight dropping into the upper 30s to low 40s. Really nice stretch of weather coming in for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 straight days of dry weather. We'll get a few more showers around early next work week. We'll be back.